Hey everybody! I'm sure just like me, you're getting pretty stir crazy, being trapped inside the house and being trapped inside the property. So I thought it'd be fun to take a little bit of a field trip. So I have my dog Sadie, and she's going to show you around the yard. So here we have Sadie, and she's showing us the front yard, and looks like she's getting lots of good exercise. Hopefully everybody at home is too. And she's stopped. She sees something. So she's our tour guide. She's a Jack Russell Terrier. And she's pretty stir crazy too. And so it makes a big difference when she can actually be outside. Her favorite thing is to be outside. She doesn't like being trapped. Say hi, Sadie. So this sweet little girl is actually almost 18 years old. She's going to turn 18 in the beginning of May. But as you can see, she is blind. She does not have, she had both of her eyes removed last month. But she's doing much better and she's enjoying life. Like most dogs, Sadie likes to go exploring. And she has no trouble walking through the mud. So I'm sure that at the end of this video, we'll probably have to clean some mud off her paws. But that's okay, because today's bath time. Are you so excited, Sadie? Yeah, she's ignoring me now. It's okay. Even though she's blind, her senses actually have gotten really, really good. Her other four senses. And my students were talking and asking, how does she get around and how does she find things? Well, her other four senses, especially her smell and her hearing, even though her hearing's not as great as it used to be, have actually increased. And dogs have an amazing sense of smell, so they're able to get around like that. One of Sadie's favorite games when she was younger, actually two of her favorite games were fetch and hide and go seek. So since she can't see anymore, we kind of do a little variation of hide and go seek. So I will stand somewhere and she has to sniff to find me. Oh my gosh, she's almost found me. She's almost found me. Okay, she's very, very close. She just has to turn around a little bit. Oh my gosh. Yep. So she came right by me again. So she's not too interested in playing hide and seek right now. I think she just wants to explore. As you can see, Jack Russells aren't really tall. This one's actually the runt of the litter. Oh, and she's going that way. So she's about the size of a cat or a little... Oh, see, now she found me. She has to do things when she wants. She has to do them on her own time, at her own schedule. That's definitely a characteristic with Jack Russell. But anyways, like I was saying, they're not very tall, but this one was the runt of the litter. So she was no bigger than, if I put both my hands together, her nose would have been right here. And then her tail would have been on the other side of my other hand. So she was super tiny. Yeah. But she's unique too because usually their ears stick straight up. Usually they flop over, but hers stick straight up. So I think it makes it look like she's listening really hard. Yeah. That's just a Sadie characteristic. So as you can see, even though she's almost 18, being outside really energizes her. So she moves around a lot more because she doesn't have to worry about bumping into anything. She's got plenty of space. And something smells really, really good, doesn't it? When she was little, you used to have to keep a stronger eye on her because when she could see, she would like to race across the street. And she had a few close calls. So I like to think of Jack Russell Terriers, especially this one, as dogs with ADHD that have genius IQs. So basically what I mean is super intelligent dog who gets super distracted and who has a hard time controlling their urges to go chase something. And this is just Sadie reminding us that it's always important to stop and smell and she found me again, and appreciate the good things in life. And of course, in a dog's life, this would be anything that's outside, like a leaf or a bird or rabbits, whatever your dog likes to find. And she loves to sniff around and just make sure that this territory, she's the queen. She thinks she's the queen of this territory. So I'm sure you've heard of this, and she's no exception. Small dogs have a big dog complex. So basically what this means is they think they're a lot bigger and stronger than they actually are. So she likes to, and she used to like to go next door to the big, huge lab, way bigger than her, and kind of taunt her by chasing her on the other side of the fence. And well, that can get her into lots of trouble. So I'm sure those of you who have big dogs, they tend to think that they're small dogs, small lap dogs. Well, this one, who is the size of a lap dog, doesn't really like to be a lap dog. She'd rather be Miss Independent. It has to be her idea. We're coming over to one of her favorite spots, and looks like the flowers and the plants haven't really started to bloom too much yet. Oh, good girl, you found me again. But she likes to sniff them and explore, don't ya? She was outside playing earlier with me right before lunch, and her favorite spots were over by the plants. But it looks like her favorite spot today is in the front of the yard. So let's just see where she takes us. Of course, one of her favorite things about being outside is she doesn't have to worry about bumping into any chairs or furniture or anything, because as you can see, she has all this yard. And there's also a huge backyard. So she's pretty content being able to walk around outside. So it looks like she is wanting to check the mail. She's going down towards the driveway. You want to check the mail? Huh? I don't think the mail's here yet, Sadie. I don't think it's here. And she's just coming over to say hi. She decided to wait until the mail actually comes to go check it out, which is probably a smart idea. But she just got done doing a few laps, trying to get her steps in for the day. Don't think that'll be a problem. So it looks like Sadie wants to show us this little telephone pole right here. Yep, that's very interesting, Sadie. And of course, so even though she's blind, she still has a way of finding the big mud puddles. So it's okay though, she's getting a bath today. So no worries there. So Miss Ornery decided that she wanted to try to go into the neighbor's yard. So I had to go pick her up because I told her, it's not nice to go into somebody else's yard without being invited. Well, I think that's about all we're going to explore today. I'll let her walk around a little bit more before I heard the thunder starting. But I'm going to let her explore as much as I can before I have to put her back inside and be trapped like the rest of us. So I'll make some more videos later and look for some more adventures with Sadie. Say bye.